One of the most impressive demonstrations you've probably seen on the commercial between the Dyson DC59 and its competitors is dust on a black floor surface. Now earlier we talked about the cleaner head and how it has that carbon fiber filament bristle, which is really designed to pick up dust. That's what this demonstration is going to show, that we're able to pick up the dust that other vacuums, especially cordless in this case, are leaving behind. So we're actually going to start with a competitor vacuum. Now what we have here is flour on a black acrylic surface. I'm going to take a one pass with this machine. So you can see it certainly left dust behind. Now we're going to take the same area right next to it with the Dyson DC59. Again, we talked about the ability for this vacuum to actually pick up dust. So again, we're going to do one pass here, and you can clearly see the difference of having that carbon fiber filament in that brush bar that's actually able to pick up the dust from the floor. So it's not just vacuuming like a traditional cordless vacuum. You're getting that experience of vacuuming as well as dusting in a cordless vacuum, which again is meant to really be more like your upright vacuum, only at under 5 pounds. So now we're going to talk more about power with this machine. So here we have more carpeting. So we have some chalk dust here on the floor because we still are able to pick up microscopic dirt and dust with this machine. And if you notice, we're still grooming the carpet as if we're using a larger upright. We're still able to tackle the pet hair with this machine. You'll also notice here at the end, there's V-ball technology. Much like we have the big ball technology in the uprights, in canisters you have V-ball technology. What that means is when you're on your carpets or bare floors, you can actually really get a great pivot with this machine because of that V-ball. Now let's do some more bare floor cleaning over here. We don't need to adjust anything. It will automatically adjust, picking up all of that dirt and dust. So really, whether you're on carpet or tile or a bare floor, you're picking up all of that dirt, all of that dust. And then even here, as we pick up that coffee ground, you can see how we're able to pull all of this in. An experience of an upright in a unit that is under 5 pounds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish cleaning this black acrylic just to reiterate that power, again, when we're talking about the ability to vacuum as well as dusting the floor. So I'm going to clean up this side, and then I'm also going to clean up what the competitor left behind here. That way we leave this floor nice and shiny. Again, this is the Dyson DC59 and all of its innovations. When you get this at home, it's really that vacuum that's going to feel like an upright and have that upright power, perform like an upright. It just happens to be a Dyson Cordless that can fit in the palm of your hand.
So because we have the Dyson digital motor, the V6, as the heart of the machine, that translates to really good suction down in the cleaner head where we're picking up dust from the floor. So if I switch this machine on, we've got fantastically high suction, especially compared with other cordless machines. And that really shows when you start doing comparative tests, looking at how well it picks up on hard floors against other cordless machines and even some corded machines. Let's put down some fine dust and try them out. So it's hardly picking anything up. That's leaving loads behind as well. Much better. So the combination of the V6 motor, the two-tier cyclones and the carbon fibre bristles means we can achieve really effective fine dust pickup on hard floors.
Let's see how well these 3 vacuums deal with these paths of test dust. This corded one's not off to a good start. Nor's this, it's leaving dust behind. But look at the Dyson. Its digital motor gives it more suction at the cleaner head than both these two, without the hassle of a cord. With suction like this, who needs a conventional vacuum?
So when James designed the first dual cyclone vacuum cleaner, it had a sort of single large cone inside. But over the years we've refined and developed that technology. This machine has 15 small cyclones arranged in 2 tiers. And because they're much smaller, it means that the air spins much faster as it goes down the small cones. That allows the very fine particles to be thrown out with even more force. So we can make the cyclone pack on this machine even more efficient. We've got fantastically high suction. Most other cordless machines have very simplistic cyclones in them, so they're not very efficient. And what that means is a lot of the dust just passes straight through the cyclone and onto the filter in the machine. And the problem with that is the filter clogs up and prevents the airflow going through. So they don't start off with very much suction, and that suction drops very rapidly as the filter clogs. So we've loaded the machine with 25 grams of test dust, and we're going to see how that's affected the suction. And you can see there's no change, so the suctions remain constant. So you can see the filter's incredibly clean. The dust has been spun out and remains in the bin. So this machine has been loaded with the same amount of dust. Let's see what's happened to the suction. See, nearly all the suction's gone, even though it's only picked up 25 grams worth of dust. So let's have a look at the filter. You can see it's completely caked. That's why the suction's dropped so much. There's no way the air can pass through the filter. So on our latest machine, the combination of the Dyson Cyclone technology and the Dyson digital motor means it sucks up as much as a conventional vacuum cleaner without the hassle of a cord.
Something else that's very incredible about the Dyson DC59 are all of the upgrades that we have from the Dyson DC44. One of the biggest is the cleaning time. This one has a 26-minute cleaning time versus the Dyson DC44 with a 20-minute run time. Now also we've increased the size of the bin by over 30%, so there's a lot more capacity in here to pick up dirt. This machine is under 5 pounds, and when you really think about it, you're getting the full power of an upright in a machine that is about 4.65 pounds, so very lightweight and very easy to handle. Another benefit, as I mentioned, is that you can actually use this as a handheld. The wand itself will come right out. So when you're doing maybe dusting or all those fine particulates that you want to get out of your car, you can actually use just this portion. So you see here a very small and slim design. You get right in there, clean your car mats. Use this as well in the kitchen in areas you wouldn't even think of, like in and around your stove, in and around your refrigerator, your cupboards, all those areas like your sofa cushions, in between the sofa cushions. This is great for that quick pickup that you have in your home. Again, all in your hand, very lightweight.